Hi, in this video, 3-card tarot for the sign of Virgo. This is for late October 2019, or right now, basically, anytime you're watching this. When you're drawn to watch one of these, it means something to you, even if you're not a Virgo, actually. But it is this week's Virgo reading, which I'm doing, as I say, for late October 2019. So we are into Tarot in Wonderland here. Let's have a shuffle and see what is the first card. And we have got it, and it is the Queen of Cups. She is the Queen of Cups, I should say. Something very feminine about that, because I was drawn to say that. Now look, she is the Queen. She has got it all going on, really. She is facing away from those rough seas behind her and all those big waves, which actually do look quite appealing. So, have you had to turn away from something that was great fun but no longer serves you? Or do you need to turn away from something which is still being great fun but no longer serves you? It's always worth doing that, no matter how much you might think it's worth keeping going in the same direction. If your longings are carrying you in another direction, Virgo, the thing to do is actually turn your back on those rough seas. They don't go away, you know, it's all still there. If you change your mind later, you can always go back to it. But why would you want to go back, eh? This is all about going forward, really. But that's kind of difficult for the Queen here. Really very difficult, actually, because she's the Queen. She, in a lot of ways, has got it all, but she's looking longingly at that cup, and I'm wondering, is that cup half full or half empty? Only you know, Virgo. That is the thing that is actually, that's for you to decide. Really, the most important interpretation here is the one you put on it, no doubt about that. The Queen of Cups is going to need some help to get forward and actually find out what is going on in the cup there, and is she ever going to be able to drink from the cup that she so longs to drink from? Well, maybe. She is turned away from what no longer serves her, so I dare say things are actually on the production line somehow. Things are happening somehow. Just, don't just sit gazing out there. Try and get something done about it would be my advice there. Queen of Cups for Virgo, late October 2019, is actually a very positive starting point, because she is the Queen of Cups, and that's telling me, Virgo, that you could be doing whatever you need to be doing. You really could. Okay, so I'm having a shuffle and saying let's have another card, and we have got it, and it is the Three of Cups. Brilliant. Now this is just what you need to get on from just sitting wondering if things are ever going to happen. This really does require turning away from what no longer serves you, and there is help at hand to do it. There are different interpretations of this card. Some see it as the Lovers with the angels coming in to help, and if you're in a relationship situation that needs to get more loved up, just ask the angels, because that really does work. It also means maybe 2 or 3 friends coming together. It's a group of friends. Doesn't have to be 2 or 3. It's a group of like-minded people who are friendly to what you're doing, and they're toasting something there. They're toasting whatever plan they have come up for, they have come up with, Virgo, because that plan is going to happen, and it's going to happen a lot better when there's more than one person working on it. Do you feel isolated? Do you feel like you're the only person who understands? Well, maybe in the situation you are in right now, that is the case, but there are other people around who will want to help, and if you turn your back on what no longer serves you, there's no problem doing that. When we cut cords, if we've made a mistake and we still need that cord to exist, the cord will grow back. That's the way it works, because the divine has got its hand on this situation. It really has. Look at all the low-hanging branches here with kind of verdant, fruity-looking sort of buddy, small leaves which are going to grow. Those leaves are going to grow for you, Virgo. Super positive, that, actually. It's quite a positive reading so far. Queen of Cups, Three of Cups, and what is the third card in this spread? We will do some more cards in a minute from the good old Rider-Waite deck, and we'll get more significance from everything as we go along. But right now, still on Tarot in Wonderland, what is the outcome card in this reading for the sign of Virgo? It is the King of Cups. There he is. So this is all about transition. You see, when we actually achieve our goals and we actually start getting what we want, there is always a bit further we can go. This is often the case, with very wealthy people. You'd think like billionaires had as much money as they could ever want. And, not just the money, but with that much money, you can kind of do whatever you want. You can buy yourself a jumbo jet, anything. But Look around on YouTube, guys, and just look at the world around you. Many, many billionaires have ended up absolutely broke. Some of them are homeless, you know, and so things really can fall out of the sky, no matter how well the money side of things seems to be going. And then we need the King of Cups to consolidate things a little bit and get us that bit further towards our heart's desire. We've actually got 3 cup cards in this spread, so it really is about moving towards your heart's desire there. You're going to need this guy's help, and he could do with your help as well, because he's kind of looks as if he's going to sink into the sea any minute in this card, but he does have the power to get things happening. So go out there, throw him a lifeboat. Maybe he is actually going to be able to save you, or save your plan, or save whatever it is you're trying to save, Virgo. And we're all trying to hang on to something, you know. It's not about greed. It's about actually having the resources to get forward, not just to do what you want, but to achieve what you want to achieve as well, because that is really what longings and desires are all about. The king has actually got a deck of cards here that he's looking at rather suspiciously, because he's wondering what's going to happen next. And the clouds up here are very thundery, and they're kind of not exactly going in straight lines, and in the tarot that means not everything is as it seems. Okay, so really, Virgo, we're not out of the woods yet, but look, the 3 of Cups is going to make it happen. Tap into that energy, and pretty soon you will be out of the woods, especially if you can get the King of Cups to help you. That is really going to make a difference. That's going to get it flowing and make it a lot happier outcome as we go along. Okay, Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which I've had for so long, which is getting dog-eared. And maybe needs replacing, but I don't know. It's full of significance, and I've done so many readings with this deck. I've come to kind of love it. Tell us more, please, about the Queen of Cups in this reading for the sign of Virgo, late October 2019, or whenever you're drawn to it. And by the way, guys, if you're drawn to one of these readings, don't worry about what your star sign is, and don't worry if it's not, you know, if you're watching them in the future, don't worry that, you know, I've done this for late October 2019. If you're drawn towards it, the happenstance is at work, and it is for you. You might even like to subscribe to my channel and have a look through all the videos. There's something like 500 readings up there now at the moment. If you're drawn to one, it's going to mean something to you. Anyway, telling us more about the Queen of Cups, it is very good news, because we've got here the Ace of Pentacles, and that means everything coming together with the help. This could be the hand of God, really, or it could just be your higher self. You know, I'm not trying to make this a religious thing. The tarot is for everyone. Divination is for everyone, if we did but know it. There's a beautiful sort of floral gateway here, and you could actually walk out of that gate, because it looks really happy, it looks really nice. But don't ignore this, you know, this hand coming out of the clouds with the pentacle, and it's the Ace of Pentacles. There is a lot of very strong positivity behind that. If you think Ace is high and you're not there yet, well, you're going to be there. If you think Ace is low, the only way is up, and there's bags of energy behind it. Okay, next card we got was, very happily, I'm pleased to say, the 3 of Cups. Let's find out some more about the 3 of Cups in this reading for the sign of Virgo, late October 2019. And we have got 2 came out together, so let's do both of them. First one I saw was the 8 of Swords. So, decisions, big decisions actually. Now, are you happy in the situation you're in? Maybe you are, but maybe it doesn't serve you, because there is some forward movement going on here, Virgo, with the Ace of Cups. That is not a standing still card, but this character is standing still. And in terms of the 3 of Cups, she could be out there meeting the other 2 people in the 3 of Cups, or the group of people, the group of friends, who in their like-minded way could get so much done for her. But she's blindfolded, she'd rather hang around there. That's just the way things go sometimes. But how can I put it? She could have a better life. And if this card applies to you, which I believe it does, Virgo, you could have a better life, even if things are pretty good as they stand. So do not lose sight of that. Also, still on the 3 of Cups, this one popped out. It's Major Arcana, very close to the heart. It's number 20, and it is Judgment. Now, that is kind of an old religious word, isn't it, really? And we don't want to be too judgmental here. This is more about balance, which is really what judgment should be all about. But the balance is right, you see, and these characters are coming to life because the angel is blowing the trumpet. It's a call to action. It's coming in, and it's going to awaken parts of you that you maybe knew you had but forgot were actually operable. Maybe you've forgotten certain things from the past that you thought you could do. For example, I've started having my guitar in the videos. Not deliberately, that's just because that's where I lean it against the wall, which is a bad idea, by the way. But that's where I leave my guitar when I'm not playing it. I had a stroke donkeys years ago, and I just gave up playing the guitar because my hands weren't up to it. And I actually found just in the last week or so that I can still play, and I'm delighted. But I've missed out on all that pleasure for something like, I think it's 29 years since all that happened, just because I didn't think it could work. But something came in, something called me to action. I am a spiritualist medium. I do know who it was in the spirit world that called me to action, and he's around helping me all the time. But it's number 20, the Judgment card. It is really showing the second level of completion, where it all gets really kind of divine, really magical. And that comes in to tell us more about the Three of Cups there, which is the heart of the matter here. And that is a really good place to have the heart of the matter, Virgo. So we also have the King of Cups as an outcome card. Tell us more about the King of Cups, please, in this reading for Virgo. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So, knights are very much people who are around royalty, and in terms of the King of Cups, I'm sure that regal presence there does actually have knights working for him. The knight can work for you as well, and it's a coming together of things. It's the Knight of Pentacles, bringing all the elements, earth, wind, fire, water, all together under the guidance of what really truly matters, whether that's the divine or whether that's where your higher chakras are taking you. In any case, it's the same thing, I would say. Look at all the gold in that card. Look at all the positivity. You've just thought this guy's a bit down in the dumps. You've got to cheer him up a bit and, give the horse something to eat as well. You know, feed whatever it is you need to take you forward. That's what you need to do. But the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles is there with the King of Cups to make his bidding happen. But the Knight of Pentacles is there with the Cups, the King of Cups, doing his bidding to make things happen. Sorry, I'm slightly confused. My phone has just told me it's running out of battery, so I guess I'm going to have to leave it there. But remember this one, guys, okay? This is the real significant one. Three of Cups, that can take you as far as you want to go. The sky's the limit, is it? Not really, not in spiritual matters. The whole universe isn't even a limit. No limitations at all in spiritual matters. And that is where things are going. If you're not into spirituality, maybe that's where your life journey's taking you. I really don't do this to try and make people believe in God and stuff. But also remember this one, Virgo, the Ace of Pentacles. It's all happening. It's all coming together. Okay, so if you don't feel as too positive, which I don't think the Queen of Cups here does, just remember, you know, this, and the only way is up, and you are actually going up. If you think you're not the sort of person who can ever really go up, as the Eight of Swords might suggest, forget it, guys. You can. Everything can improve. Life is change, and life needs to have a story to be a happy, positive thing. People who suffer from depression have somehow lost sight of the way life's story and life's journey is always taking us forward. Okay, so remember, life is change. The only way is up. I'm going to leave it there before my phone battery dies altogether. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, please, if you've enjoyed it. It really helps the channel, the more thumbs ups we get. These videos, they take a bit of work. I'm not moaning, I love doing them, but you actually have to edit things like this. Even, you know, it's a talking head. There's no kind of extra footage to splice in or anything like that. But you've got to kind of do, I won't go on about it, but you've got to do various things to make it YouTubeable. And I'm going to go off and do those things now. So thumbs up, please, if you've enjoyed it. It's a big help. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to tap the bell so you'll get all the notifications. You'll find out about everything as it comes up, and you won't miss anything that I do. Leave me a comment, please, guys, because I do like chatting with you guys. I'm afraid I don't always get back to you. I would like to be better at that. But the internet is so up and down. It is unbelievable. Sometimes I can read stuff and then I type a reply and then I get the circle going round and that's the end of it. Anyway, have a fabulous late October, Virgo, and I'll be along soon with more readings. See you soon. Peace.